Most people drift through their days with no urgency, no structure, and no fire in their belly. They wake up late, spend half their time distracted, and then wonder why their dreams remain out of reach. But then there are those rare individuals who seem to get more done in one day than others do in a week. Their results are so far ahead of the average person, it almost feels unfair, almost illegal. But the truth is, they've simply learned the art of extreme productivity. The good news? You can too. What I'm about to share are 10 principles that, when applied, will transform the way you work, think, and live. They will not only multiply your output, they'll multiply your opportunities, income, and impact. Productivity is not about working yourself into exhaustion. It's about working with such clarity and precision that every action you take moves you forward. Let's begin. Your first hour sets the tone for the entire day. If you started sluggish, distracted, and reactive, the rest of your day will follow the same pattern. But if you start it with purpose, discipline, and energy, you'll carry that momentum into everything you do. Extreme productivity starts with a morning routine that energizes your body, sharpens your mind, and aligns your focus. This could mean exercise to wake up your body, reading or listening to something that feeds your mind, and reviewing your top priorities. Avoid starting your day by checking your phone, scrolling through news feeds, or reacting to emails that puts you into other people's agendas instead of your own. Think of the first hour as your power hour. It's the foundation you build the rest of your day on. The quality of that hour determines whether you operate like a champion or like a drifter. Even if the rest of your day becomes chaotic, if you win the first hour, you'll still end ahead of most people. The world moves fast. Slow. Every decision you make consumes mental energy. The more trivial decisions you make, the less focus you'll have for the important ones. Highly productive people don't waste energy deciding what to wear, what to eat, or when to work. They structure their lives to minimize small choices so they can maximize big ones. This means setting up systems. Plan your meals ahead of time. Wear a rotation of outfits you don't have to think about. Schedule your deep work sessions at the same time every day. Automate bills, create routines, and simplify your environment so you can spend less time making decisions and more time executing them. If you wake up and have to decide what to do, you've already lost valuable mental bandwidth. Your day should be decided the night before, written down, prioritized, and ready. This not only saves time, but eliminates procrastination because you remove the mental friction that slows people down. Think of your mind as a battery. Every unnecessary decision drains it. If you want to last through the day with sharp focus, preserve your energy for the moves that actually matter. The less you think about the little things, the more you can dominate the big things. Most people treat their time like it's limitless, but it's not. It's not. Time is your most valuable asset because you can never get it back. Every minute wasted is gone forever. If you want to be so productive it feels illegal, you must treat your time with the same seriousness as a millionaire treats his money. This means learning to say, no, often. You can't say yes to every request, meeting, or opportunity. Most of them are distractions disguised as obligations. Before committing to something, ask yourself, does this move me closer to my goals? If not, it's probably a waste of your time. You should also set strict boundaries. Both. Turn off notifications. Block off hours for deep work. Create a no interruption zones in your day where your focus is absolute. People will respect your time when you start respecting it yourself. Remember, you can always make more money, but you can never make more time. If you let others waste your hours, you are giving away pieces of your life you will never recover. Guard your time fiercely, and you'll achieve more in 1 year than most people do in 10. Productivity isn't about working longer, it's about working smarter. Your brain can only maintain deep focus for short periods, so pushing yourself for hours without rest leads to diminishing returns. The most productive people work in focused sprints, short bursts of intense effort followed by brief recovery periods. One popular method is the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25-50 minutes with no distractions, then take a 5-10 minute break. These sprints allow you to go all in during the work period because you know a break is coming. It's like lifting weights instead of endlessly straining with no rest. During a sprint, eliminate every distraction. Close unnecessary tabs. Silence your phone. Let others know you're unavailable. The key is to create a bubble of concentration so strong that you forget the world outside your task. This approach not only keeps your energy high, but it also makes work feel more like a challenge than a grind. And when you stack enough focused sprints together in a day, you'll be shocked at how much you accomplish without burning out. If you start your day without a plan, you're like a ship without a compass, drifting, hoping the wind blows you somewhere useful. Highly productive people don't leave their day to chance. They know exactly what they're going to do and in what order. In what order? And your head of writing crystallizes your intentions. Each task should be clear, measurable, and prioritized. Start with your most important work, the one that will make the biggest difference if completed. When you work from a written plan, you eliminate the time wasted figuring out what's next. You also hold yourself accountable because you can see exactly what you promised yourself you'd do. Every checkmark becomes a mini victory that fuels your motivation. Written plan. It's easy to spend your day on low-value tasks, reacting to emails, and handling other people's problems instead of your own. With a written plan, you run your day. Your day doesn't run you. Distraction is the silent killer of productivity. You might think you're working for an hour, but if you check your phone every 5 minutes, you're never truly in deep focus. Studies show it takes up to 23 minutes to regain full concentration after a single interruption. If you want to be in that top tier of productivity, you must become ruthless about cutting distractions. That means putting your phone in another room, blocking distracting websites, and setting clear boundaries with people around you. You also need to understand that distraction isn't just external, it's internal. Sometimes you distract yourself because you're avoiding a hard task. The solution is to train yourself to face the difficult work first, instead of running from it. When you protect your focus like it's sacred, you enter a state of flow where time disappears and your output skyrockets. The truth is, you don't need more hours in the day. You just need to stop giving away the ones you have to meaningless interruptions. Time management is important, but it's only half the equation. You also have to manage your energy. 2 hours of high-energy work is worth more than 8 hours of low-energy effort. This means paying attention to your body's natural rhythms. Some people do their best thinking in the morning, others in the evening. Identify your peak hours and schedule your most demanding work during that time. It also means fueling your body properly. Eat foods that sustain your energy, stay hydrated, and move regularly to avoid the sluggishness that comes from sitting too long. Sleep is non-negotiable. No amount of caffeine can replace a rested mind. If you push through fatigue constantly, your output will suffer and so will your health. But if you align your work with your energy peaks, you'll be able to accomplish more in less time without feeling drained. Productivity isn't about doing more work. It's about doing your best work when you're at your best. Every time you switch tasks, your brain needs time to adjust. This is called a context switching, and it kills productivity. The solution? Batch similar tasks together so you stay in the same mental gear. For example, instead of checking your email 20 times a day, set aside 2 or 3 specific times to handle all emails at once. If you need to make calls, do them back to back. If you have to create content, dedicate a block of time solely to that. Batching reduces mental load and increases efficiency because you're not constantly shifting focus. It's like doing laundry. You don't wash one shirt every hour. You gather them all and do them at once and do them at once. The fewer times you shift your attention, the more energy you save for deep, meaningful work. When you batch tasks, you turn your day into a series of powerful focus zones instead of a scattered mess of half-finished efforts. Without deadlines, work expands to fill the time available. If you give yourself all day to do something, it will take all day. Productive people create urgency by setting tight but realistic deadlines for every task. Deadlines force you to focus. They push you to eliminate unnecessary steps, make decisions faster, and avoid overthinking. The pressure of a ticking clock can turn your brain into a problem-solving machine. This doesn't mean rushing carelessly. It means working with purpose. If you set a goal to finish a report in 2 hours instead of all day, you'll find ways to streamline the process. You'll cut the fluff and focus only on what matters. Self-imposed deadlines are powerful because they create the same intensity as external ones. And when you combine deadlines with focused sprints, you can accomplish in hours what others take days to complete. Productivity isn't something you set and forget. You must review your performance daily. This is where you identify what worked, what didn't, and how to improve. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to reflect. Did I complete my top priorities? Where did I waste time? What can I do better tomorrow? This habit of reflection compounds over time because small daily adjustments lead to massive long-term gains. Reviewing also forces you to confront the truth about your habits. Many people overestimate how productive they are. A daily review keeps you honest. It also keeps your motivation high because you can see your progress over time. The most productive people in the world are constantly fine-tuning their approach. They don't just work hard, they work smart, and they keep getting smarter. Productivity is not about luck, talent, or being born with some special advantage. It's about choices, deliberate, disciplined choices you make every single day. The difference between the average person and the person who seems unstoppably productive is not in the number of hours they have. It's in how they use them. When you master your mornings, protect your time, eliminate distractions, and work with focus and urgency, you step into a rare level of effectiveness. You stop chasing results and start attracting them. People will look at your output and wonder how you do it. They'll think you have some secret formula. But the truth is, the formula is no secret at all. It's right here in these 10 principles. If you apply them consistently, you will outpace, outperform, and outlast almost everyone around you. Not because you're working yourself into the ground, but because you've learned to direct your time, energy, and attention toward what truly matters. From this day forward, treat your time like treasure, your focus like a weapon, and your energy like a limited currency. Do this, and your results will grow so fast, so dramatically, it will feel almost unfair, almost illegal.